Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Fate Stay Night. For today's episode, we are going to have some slight changes. First of all, thank you to Computer Worm for the great comment regarding the crackling noise and the weird text issues I was having. Turns out that despite being an IT guy, I somehow failed to download the most recent version of the patch. So thank you, Computer Worm, for bringing that to my attention and linking the most recent version of the patch. I've tested it, and it appears that the crackling, at the very least, is fixed. So, yeah, that's good news. It wasn't like a deal breaker, but it was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. So it's nice to have that fixed. The other thing is I had some comments on episode 5 regarding the music and me not using the remixes. I listened to a few remixes and I couldn't make up my mind on most of the tracks. So for an episode or two, at least, we are going to be playing with mainly the remixes on. And we switched The End of Reminiscence and Mia to their original versions, because I've heard that you should use the original versions for that. We'll just kind of see how I feel about the remixes in action. If I don't like them, I'll just switch back, because I don't dislike the original versions of the music. There weren't many songs where I was like, oh, the original's trash, like, I gotta get off that now. So, that's that. That's all I wanted to say regarding the changes. One thing I will ask is, what are your opinions on switching to not widescreen to 4:3? Means there'd be some black bars on the right and the left, but it wouldn't cut off some of the screen. I genuinely have no clue how I feel about that. I kind of am leaning more towards keeping it full screen like it is, or widescreen. It'll be full screen either way. Instead of doing the black bars. But if you guys think the CGs not being cut off a bit is very important, then let me know in the comments and I will definitely just switch that. The black bars don't bother me that much. And the reason I'm not switching is I just feel like it would look weird on YouTube. So anyways, that's kind of it for what I'm changing and what I might change. I don't think there's really anything else. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Where did we leave off? Oh, right. It was after, like, Rin was basically like, yeah, I'm moving in. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go find a room for myself. Yep, okay. So, okay. Let's just go ahead and jump into it then. Oh, Red, I have to talk. We return to the main building. First of all, I should show her around the house so she can choose her own room.
こっちが和室。裏側に回ると居間とか風呂とかそういった共通施設に出る。で、縁側をずっと歩いてあっちの別棟に行くと客間がある。
Sokka's probably already claimed her
は
room.
どうもそっちに行ったみたいだな。
I explain as I walk. Saber follows me silently without nodding. I'm not sure if she's listening or not.
屋敷の見取りはいいです。それよりシロの部屋はどこなのですか？
俺の部屋はこっち。割と奥まったところにある。
では、そちらに案内してください。内密に話があります。
Man, you know you got it good when you live in a house with a map. My house doesn't exactly need a map. It's not that complicated. I mean, it is still a decently big house, but you definitely wouldn't need a map to navigate it.
内密に話?
That's a good question. So she doesn't want Tohsaka to hear it? Tohsaka's in the outbuilding, so I think this place is okay. But she is a master, after all. Someone could overhear us, so the open corridor is no place to talk secretly. What does she need to say to us in private?
ほら、ここが俺の部屋。
これがシロの部屋ですか?
Saber's surprised the moment she walks in. Is she surprised at how empty it is?
どうした？セイバーをびっくりさせるようなものなんかないと思うけど。
いえ、びっくりさせるようなものがないというより、何もないではないですか。本当にここがあなたの部屋なのですか、シロ。
Guess she's surprised by the whole lot of nothing he keeps around.
セイバーを騙して俺に得なんかないだろう。ここには寝に帰ってくるだけだし、物がないのは当たり前だ。
そうですか。意外でした。 シロはもっと雑多な人となりだと思っていましたから。
Oh no, he kind of is, it's just not here. Saber enters the Japanese-style room and touches the wall to check the feel of it. It's a soft gesture, as if she understands the object's memory just by touching it.
よかった。寂しい部屋ですが、無下に扱われているわけではない。
暖かい？ああ、まあそうかな。屋敷の作りなのか、この部屋って夏は涼しく冬は暖かなんだ。親父もいい部屋を取ったななんて感心してたし。
Dang, that sounds pretty nice. I wish my place was cool in the summer and warm in the winter. In the winter, I gotta wear like full sweats, throw a blanket on, get some socks, some house slippers, keep all the windows shut, and still need the heat. In summer, I mean, oh man, anybody who was watching me play Steins Gate might remember, but it gets hot here, man. Like, it gets ridiculous. I mean, we had the AC go out, and it was really bad when the AC went out. But like, geez, I mean, I can't not wear anything but the lightest clothes possible. That just sounds so nice to just have it at the perfect temperature at all time.
ええ、部屋は持ち主の心象ですから。シロの心の在り方に不安を覚えましたが、これなら今までの印象とそう変わりはしないでしょう。
That's fair, I guess. Saber says this with relief, but I don't understand what she wants to say. Guess what? She thought we just didn't. I don't know. What, like, maybe if she came in and saw a cluttered room with, like, crazy messes, completely disorganized, she'd kind of see that as a reflection of our character. But now she's just not using it to, like, change her impression at all, I guess?
それで内緒の話ってなんだよ、セイバ
ー。悪い話です。少なくとも他のマスターには知られたくはない。
Alright. Judging by her expression, the bad thing must be our weakness.
そっか。話の趣旨は分かった。真剣に聞くから言ってくれ。
ええ、それなのですが、おそらくこれはもう私たちでは解決できないことです。私たちサーバントはマスターからの魔力提供によって体を維持する。だからこそサーバントはマスターを必要とするのですが。
We ain't got magical energy. We're trash.
俺が半端なマスターだから、セイバーが体を維持するのに必要なだけの魔力がないってことか。
Yeah, probably.
違います。たとえ少量でもマスターから魔力が流れてくるのなら問題はないのです。ですが、シローからは全く魔力の提供がありません。
Not at all.
本来つながっているはずの霊脈が断線しているのです。
Huh. Maybe it's because we didn't do a very conventional summoning. So that means I, as the gasoline, am not sending any fuel for Saber to work as an engine?
セイバー、それは
A problem?
シロー自身の欠点ではありません。おそらく召喚時に問題が起きたのでしょう。何らかの不手際があって、本来つながるはずのラインがつながらなかったようです。
Probably explains why she can't really go spirit form. That also probably requires a decent amount of magical energy, though. I think. I don't know.
召喚時の不手際って。
Yeah, we didn't even do anything. You just showed up. When Saber appeared, it wasn't anything like a summoning. It was just an accident. Since she was summoned like that, it'd be strange if there weren't anything wrong with her.
待て、それじゃどうなるんだ。魔力を回復できないってことは、セイバーはすぐに消えてしまうのか。
That would be highly unfortunate.
ええ。私が持つ魔力を使い切れば、この世界にとどまることはできなくなるでしょう。召喚されてからすでに3回の戦闘を行いました。私の治癒能力も蘇生魔術ですから、傷を負えば魔力の消費も早くなる。そうですね。昨夜までで成熟した魔術師10人分の魔力は消費したでしょう。
Did I read that right? 10 mature magi's worth of magical energy last night. Yeah, we gave you approximately 0. So how much do you have like stockpiled? Like, because that's important information, so we don't get you absolutely annihilated. I'm astonished. Magical energy is reduced every time she fights, and there's no way to restore it. She already used up that much magical energy. How much longer can she stay in this world?
分かってもらえましたか、マスター。
Yeah.
そのため、私は少しでも魔力の消費を抑えなければならない。供給がないのなら、あとは睡眠することで魔力の消費を抑えるしかありません。
Yeah, that's problematic.
睡眠。眠れば魔力は回復するのか？
My magical energy replenishes when I sleep.
わかりません。ですが最低でも眠っている間は魔力を使わない。ですからこれからできる限りの睡眠を許してほしいのです。常にシロを守ることはできなくなりますが、それも勝利のためと受け入れてほしい。
I mean, yeah, you don't seem like not much protection there, but I suppose if you know, if that's what has to be done, that's what has to be done. I mean, you can't exactly run out of magical energy. That'd be, you know, instant loss. I sigh with relief. Thank God. If that's all it is, I'll accept all she wants.
そんなのいいに決まってるだろ。辛くなったらセイバーは休んでいいんだ。それで少しでも長くいられるんだったらその方がずっといい。
では今後は頻繁に眠りに入りますが、その間は決して屋敷から離れないように。遠く離れた場所でシロが襲われた場合、私はすぐに駆けつけられない。
This might sound like a stupid question, but like, how about school? Like, what are we doing with Saber at school? Is she just gonna, like, trail us in school out of nowhere? Is she gonna stay here and sleep where she can't protect us? Are we just not going anymore? I feel like those all have their own, like, slew of problems. Now, that's not a problem for Tohsaka, because she can just be like, hey, Archer, go spirit form and follow me all day. Right? And if anything goes wrong, hey, Archer's right there. But, like, oh, man, that you can't just, you know, Shiro can't just do that. I guess we'll see. I mean, he only has so much time during the weekend, but...
空間を跳躍するなら話は別ですが、そんな能力を持つサーバントは稀です。
That'd be convenient.
もし離れた場所で私を呼ぶのなら、0時のバックアップが必要になります。ですから、できるだけ私から離れないようにしてほしい。
She's gonna become a new student at our school, I guess. I mean, that's probably the best solution. As much as I'd like to do that, I can't nod. I can't imagine living with Saber, and most of all, I have my own life as well.
努力はする。けど、本当にそれだけでいいんだな。眠っていれば、
問題はないでしょう。このようなことはなかったので断言はできませんが、前回も総戦闘数は7回に満たなかった。私が倒さずとも、サーバントはサーバントによって減っていくのですから。
そうか。別に全員が全員とやり合わなくちゃいけないってわけじゃないんだ。うまくすれば簡単にこの戦いを終わらせることができる。
So, the plan is just wait them out? So we have our magical energy? The only people I'm gonna fight are those with inhuman attitudes. I'm sure that not all of the 7 masters are like that. Tohsaka's ready to fight, but she would follow the rules of the Magi. So the 5 remaining masters, if they all have human attitudes, I won't have to fight. Saber said she didn't even fight 7 times last time, so this time... Hold on. Even fight 7 times last time?
待ってくれ、セイバー。以前もセイバーだったのか。いや、そうじゃなくて、前回も聖杯戦争に参加してたっていうのか。
私がこの聖杯の争いに参加するのは2度目です。
I thought it's the same Saber as Wild.
その時も私はセーバーでした。中には複数のクラス属性を持つ英霊もいるようですが、私はセイバーにしか該当しません。
Alright. Tohsaka mentioned that out of the 7, Saber is the most powerful servant. And this girl is saying she's become that twice in a row.
それじゃ以前はその最後まで残ったのか。
That's a good question, actually.
無論です。前回は今のような制約はありませんでしたから、他のサーバントに遅れを取ることもなかった。
She just said, yeah, of course, duh. Like, come on. She's basically saying if we didn't suck as a master, right, in terms of magical energy, she'd probably just be able to solo this. Saber says this as if it's just something natural. That's exactly what I'm saying. That makes me realize even more that I have been given a sword I do not deserve.
入ったな。それじゃ不満だろう、セイバー。俺みたいなのがマスターだと。
Not she'd ever dare say them out loud, but she might. I mean, she might also be, like, too noble for that. But
私は与えられた役割をこなすだけです。聖杯さえ手に入るのであれば、マスターに不満はありません。
そっか。それは助かるけど、それでも。
she was flawless last time, but she's already suffered 2 wounds this time. In her condition, unable to replenish magical energy, she always has to think about her remaining magical energy. The result of a battle with such a burden was... yeah, her getting kinda diced. That image of her covered in blood. That image is engraved in my mind. The image of a girl smaller than me, covered miserably in blood.
シロ、その後悔は余分なことです。
What, did she just smell our regret? She was probably just on her face. I guess, dang, I mean, even Saber. Everyone just tells what emotion he has. I guess. Saber's voice brings me back. When I raise my head, Saber's expression is serious.
私も負け知らずだったわけではありません。私は勝ちきれなかったからこそ、こうしてあなたのサーバントになっている。傷を負うことには慣れていますから、あなたが悔やむことなどない。
You did not fully win. What's that mean? So what? Did the last Holy Grail War end without all the servants dying? What, someone just kind of jugged the Holy Grail before everyone died? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe that's why Saber's back. Because, oh my goodness, what was his name? Kodamine, right? The priest. He admitted that he was the one who, like, sought out the Holy Grail early, but did the war end there? Maybe it did. I don't know.
慣れてるって。あんな死ぬような怪我でもか。
ええ。剣を取るということは傷つくということです。それはあなたも同じでしょう。私だけが傷つかないという道理はないと思いますが。
それはそうだけど。それじゃ怪我をしても構わないっていうのか、セイバーは。
She's a knight. I mean, it's kind of comes with the role, but
それが死に至る傷でなければ、死んでしまってはマスターを守れなくなりますから。
that is correct.
なんだそれ。マスターを守るためなら傷を負っても構わないなんていうのか、お前は。
I feel like it's kind of hard to become like a hero so great that you become a heroic spirit if you can't accept the idea that you might get injured.
それがサーバントの役割ですから。確かにリンの言葉は正論ですね。サーバントを人間として扱う必要などない。私たちはマスターを守るための道具です。あなたもそれを正しく把握するべきだ。
Saying so, Saber walks to the sliding screen. I almost said sliding area. What? Beyond it is the side room. This room was enough for me, so I never used it. Is that what she's saying?
睡眠をとります。夕食時には起きますので、外出するのなら声をかけてください。
Alright. She quietly opens and closes the sliding door.
私たちはマスターを守るための道具です。あなたもそれを正しく把握するべきだ。
なんだそれ。
That pisses me off. But I can't call out to her, so I just consider her words in my mind. So, obviously he views her as a human. I mean, who knows? Maybe that'll come with its own set of advantages, right? Maybe him not being so heartless will lead to things that keep Saber alive for longer. But having that different state of mind. But at the same time, sometimes, you know, you need to cut your losses. And he very nearly died to save Saber, who, I mean, in reality isn't a human. Unless there's some big plot twist coming. But, you know, that that's problematic. He might not be able to know when to, like, call it quits and let Saber die. But who knows? We'll see. I mean, it might come with its own advantages that he has that mindset. I sit on the porch and look up at the blue sky absent-mindedly. I'm not like Saber, who went to bed already during the day, but I need rest too. Even though my nausea has gone away, I still feel terrible. And on top of that, my shoulders are heavy from all the unexpected developments. Honestly, fair. Kinda went through a lot yesterday. Take a deep breath and look over the yard. I've heard what I needed to hear, but the fact that I still don't know anything doesn't change. My senpai is a magus, and an official master, Tohsaka, is...
ねえ、余ってるクッションとかない？あと、ビーカーと分度器。
Oh dang, what else do you need? Really trying to jug our cushions? Is intently searching my house for things.
クッションなら隣の客間のを持ってけ。けど、ビーカーと分度器なんて普通の家には置いてない。
は？信じられない。魔術師なら実験用具ぐらい置いておくものよ。
Alright, so I want you to look at us, right, and rethink that statement. A magus should always keep experimenting tools around. A magus. We are technically able to use magic, but magus is probably a stretch, right? Like, we have so little magical energy that all we can do is strengthen things. I don't think we need beakers and protractors for experiments. Leaving that complaint, she goes back to the outbuilding busily.
本当に本気みたいだな。Tohsakaのやつ。
Yeah. I guess it has already been decided that Tohsaka is going to stay at my place. When I went over there earlier, there was a sign that said, remodeling in progress, do not enter, on the door of the best room in there. What? She put a sign on the door that said, remodeling in progress, do not enter? Are you serious? Oh man, I love Tohsaka. She's hilarious.
別棟なら遠いし、問題はないよな。
Just having Saber around causes some tension, so if Tohsaka was near me too, I wouldn't get any peace. Anyways, there's some distance between us. Even if we are connected by a hallway, it's just like a house next door, so nothing should happen unless I go there myself. Oh, but we'll see each other at meals. And we only have one bath, so we'll have to decide how to use it. No thinking about that. Saber's a girl too, so... Oh lord.
ってバカ。何考えてんだ俺は。
Yeah, you might need to chill, bro. Bullet. Shaking my head, I lie down in the corridor. I sigh once again and stare up at the sky. Maybe I'm tired, but doing all this makes me sleepy.
もうどうにでも。
Do what you like. Becoming desperate, I close my eyes. Maybe that comment helped. I fall asleep the moment I close my eyes. Dang, must be nice. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. It's probably a stretch, but... Later, Saber, Tohsaka, and I are in the living room. I just woke up. Saber was in this living room, and Tohsaka just finished her remodeling. By the way, this was the guest room a few hours ago. And now...
シロ、あのエアコンどう使うの？
The scene I saw when I was called was... this. It's definitely different, but it's not that bad. Just, what, threw a cushion on the chair, obviously set a lot of stuff up over here for, like, testing and stuff. Threw her bag down. It's not that bad. Just looks used. How can I put this? I think I may have allied with a terrible person. Oh man. I can't calm down. These two are complete outsiders. I rarely have guests at this house. That must make the situation even stranger. No, first of all, the appearance of these two don't really fit this Japanese-style house. Man, you gonna make them wear some formal Japanese wear at all times? And it's a house rules. Always wear formal clothing. Well, it's about 7 o'clock now. Even though we're all in the living room, all of us staying quiet like this is not good for my mental well-being.
二人とも少しいいか。今後のことで話をしておきたいんだけど。
ちょっと待って。その前に一つ決めておきたいんだけど、いいかしら。
Okay, I guess.
いいけど、なんだよ。
何って夕食のことよ。シロ、ずっと一人暮らしだったのよね。
Correct.
まあ、そういうことになるけど。
なら食事は自分で作ってきたのよね。
そりゃ作るだろう。食べなくちゃ腹減るんだから。
This just in, I'll get hungry if I don't eat. But she's just trying to find out who the best cook of the group is, or?
さ、なら提案なんだけど、夕食の当番は交代制にしない？これからしばらく一緒に暮らすんだし、その方が助かるでしょ？
Seems fair to me.
確かにそうだな。ついいつもの調子で考えてたけど、遠坂がうちで暮らすなら家族と同じだ。飯ぐらい作るのは当たり前だし、俺も楽でいいや。
Bro really just went to, if you'll be living here, you're just like family. I wonder if she has a weird reaction to that. Non-zero chance. I wonder if Saber can cook. Could you imagine if he was like a mean cook too?
決まりね。じゃあ今日はシロが当番ってことで。もうこんな時間だし、作戦会議は食べてからにしよう。
Fair. I
い
mean...
や、夕飯が交代制なのはいいけど、朝飯はどうするんだ？朝飯も交代制か？
ああ、朝はいいのよ。私食べないから。
She said, nah, that's on you.
なんだそりゃ。勝手なこと言うな。朝飯ぐらい食べないと大きくなれないぞ。
You won't grow if you don't eat breakfast. You call her short?
余計なお世話よ。人の生活スタイルに口を挟まないでちょうだい。
Oh man, I love that his comment there was, wow, you might need that energy throughout the day though. Like, you know, it wasn't that, it was, you're not gonna grow.
とにかく今日の夕食はシロが作るの。ちゃんとした食べ物を出さないと話なんてしないからね。
What the heck? You are so selfish. What the heck? Tohsaka glares at me irritatedly.
わかったよ。勝手に作るけど、セイバーも飯は食うんだろ？
用意してもらえるのでしたらぜひ。食事は重要な活力源ですから。
了解。それじゃおとなしくしてろよ、二人とも。
I grab the apron and go to the kitchen. Fortunately, there's about 3 people's worth of ingredients in the refrigerator. I wonder why. I started cooking rice when I woke up, so it should be done in about half an hour. I glance at Tohsaka and Saber from the kitchen. They look like they'd prefer Western meals over Japanese food. It's unlikely that Saber, let alone Tohsaka, will understand the tastes of tofu and natto.
いや、そもそも箸を持てないんじゃないかな、セイバー。
Chopsticks are pretty hard to use if you didn't grow up with them, I gotta be honest. So, that is a valid concern, but don't servants like... I mean, I don't know. Don't they have skills to let them fit in modern day? Do chopsticks count? It's a good question, actually. I ponder this for a second, but I can't help it. There's only a limited range of dishes I can make with what's in the fridge. Anyways, there's some tofu. After thinking for a bit, I decided to make some deep-fried tofu. For soup, I'll make miso soup with seaweed and tofu. Dang, lots of tofu today. I have some chicken, so I'll make teriyaki out of it and make that the main dish. I drain the water off the tofu, season the chicken, and cut the Japanese white radish while I'm at it to make salad. I grate the white radish, cook some green peppers.
今後の方針は決まっているのですか、リン。
See eavesdropping?
さあ、情報がないから何とも言えないけど、とりあえずは他のマスターを探し出すことが先決かな。
I mean, that's a good plan.
残るマスターはあと4人。 こっちがマスターだって知られずに探し出したいけど、さすがにうまくはいかないわよね。
Oh, we can do that. We actually could do that. I mean, what? Our magical energy's got to be trash, right? Would it? Well, no, that's not even true. They totally detect us, actually. Wouldn't they? Because of the command spells. And she probably just has too much magical energy to be able to play off not being a servant. I'm probably wrong about one of those, but we'll see. I told them to be good. So what's that with the dangerous conversation? Or what's with that dangerous conversation? Excuse me. Can't they see that I'm busy making dinner for the three of us? No, they aren't even looking. He's just like, come on. Aren't they staring at me? No, actually, they're literally not even looking my way. Cool.
Tohsaka, 4人じゃないぞ。5人だろ。マスターだって分かっているのは俺とお前しかいないじゃないか。
That's not really true. What's her name? Aaliyah? The girl in purple who had Berserker? I mean, we don't know a ton of information about her, but Aiel holding the big pot for the deep fried tofu.
何言ってるのよ。私とシロ、それにイリアスフィールで3人でしょ。あなた、バザーカーのこともう忘れたの？
The one who chopped your stomach up? Just about made you dinner, bro.
What?
Oh yeah, that girl's a master too. Yeah. Berserker was so strong that I forgot, but still. I can't believe a girl that small is a master who mercilessly tried to kill us. Oh yeah, it was merciless. Well, maybe not. Maybe not completely merciless, because she did just kind of leave. I gotta be honest. That made no sense from the perspective of somebody who really wants to win the game. Right? She seemed to really want to win this war. And she was like, oh, he's diced up. Yeah, I'm out. I'm not gonna finish the job. I mean, I guess he seemed pretty dead, and I don't know. Even so, why wouldn't you just freaking murk Tohsaka while you're there? I don't know. That was strange to me, actually.
どうせね、あなたのことだからイリアスフィールを敵だって認識してなかったんでしょ。それはいいから調理に専念しなさいってば。シロの実力がわからないと私が困るんだから。
What the heck, man? We sound like her personal butler. I don't know how my cooking skill affects her, but what she says is correct. The preparation will be done soon, so I should concentrate on finishing dinner now.
イリアスフィール、バーサーカーのマスターですね。
Yep. Seems like they knew each other. Ren and, Iliasville.
リンは彼女を知っているようでしたが。
Whoops, stole your line.
まあね、名前ぐらいは知ってる。アインツベルンは何回か聖杯に届きそうになったっていう魔術師の家系だから。
Almost, so never quite, I guess.
聖杯戦争には慣れているということですね。
Yeah.
でしょうね。他の連中がどうだか知らないけど、イリアスフィールは最大の障害と見て間違いないわ。本来バーサーカーっていうクラスは力の弱い英雄を強化するものよ。
Yeah, except this time they chose probably the strongest hero of the bunch. I'd hope. I don't know how many heroes there could be that are much stronger than that. But they took probably the strongest hero of the bunch and then just said, how about more power? So she is for real an absurd obstacle.
理性を代償にして英霊を強くするんだけど、そういった凶暴化した英雄の制御には莫大な魔力を必要とする。例えば、あなたがバーサーカーになったら、
If you became Berserker, Shiro would be dead already.
このように話をすることもできませんね。協力者としての機能を一切排除し、戦闘能力だけを特化させたのがバーサーカーです。ですが、それは手負いの獅子を従えるようなもの。
Let alone
波の
Shiro.
魔術師ではまず操れません。
でしょうね。そこいらのマイナーな英霊がバーサーカーになった程度でも波のマスターじゃ制御しきれない。だっていうのに、イリアスフィールは超一流の英霊を召喚して、そいつをバーサーカーにして完全に支配してた。
Yeah, she's got to have like infinite energy, or she has like a bunch of like stockpiled energy in like the crystals or something. I don't know. And, like, that'll run out eventually. I mean, that's the only other thing I could think of. Either that or she just has absurd magical energy.
悔しいけど、マスターとしての能力は次元違いよ、あの子。
Yeah, and she's very well prepared for this game. I mean, she just kind of rolled up on us while Shiro was walking down the street to his house. Ain't even summoned anything yet, and she knew he was a master. She should have said, if you don't summon it soon, you're gonna die. Like, she's definitely, like, absurdly prepared for this game. Arguably even more so than Tohsaka.
同感です。私たちの透明の問題は、その次元違いの相手に狙われているという現状ですか。
Yeah, it's a pretty big problem.
うん。私のアーチャーはまだ戦線に出られるほど回復してない。セイバーはどう？もう傷はいいの？
通常の戦闘ならば支障はありませんが、バーサーカーを相手にできるほど回復はしていません。
Well, I mean, it's good to know you could fight normally at least. How long do you think it'll be?
バーサーカー戦の傷は完治しているのですが、ランサーから受けた傷には時間がかかるようです。
Yeah, you pretty much got shanked very nearly through the heart.
そう。それじゃあやっぱり当面は様子見をするしかないかな。
I guess we're not sharing the information of who Lancer is with her, or maybe that happened off screen. Because I mean, we know his exact identity as Tulane.
それについては提案が。アーチャーの目は鷹のそれと聞きます。彼には屋敷の周囲を見張ってもらうというのはどうでしょうか。
I mean, probably. Seems like a pretty good idea.
そのつもりよ。あいつには屋根で見張りをさせるから、怪しいやつが近寄ってきたらすぐにわかるわ。この屋敷だって侵入者用の結界が張ってあるんだし、守りは万全でしょうね。
Those actually are really good defenses. Yeah, Archer with his absurd eyesight on top of the roof, and then you got the boundary filled in case somehow that fails, and then in the house you've got Tohsaka and Saber. And I mean, Archer can kind of hold his own too. Not quite like Saber, but...
まあ、バーサーカーに攻め込まれたら逃げるしかないけど。
Yeah, we gotta find a new house if Berserker rolls up. The two are continuing on without me. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm making dinner, so why are they talking without me? First of all, Tohsaka is too friendly with Saber. Well, it's true that Tohsaka isn't that friendly with me, so it helps if Saber talks to her, but... The face reflected in the glass of the kitchen cabinet looks disappointed. He wants to be friendly with Tohsaka. That's weird. Why am I angry? I prepared the dishes for the three of us and put the prepared dinner on the tray. I moved to the living room.
まったく、夕飯時に物騒な話するなよな。
I put the tray in front of Tohsaka.
何怒ってるのよ、シロ。料理出しぐらいは手伝うべきだった？
No, he's just genuinely annoyed at your conversation topic.
別に怒ってなんかないけど。トーサカ、慣れ合いはしないんじゃなかったのかよ。
That's a good point, actually. I'm not angry. Hold on, that's Cap. You just admitted to yourself that you were angry. I glare at her. Yeah, I too glare at people when I'm not angry. Tohsaka goes, huh? And after that, makes a frightening smile. Oh no. Yeah. She's a little too smart to just let this slide, huh?
協力体制を決めていただけよ。安心なさい。別にあなたのセーバーを取ったりしないから。
Could you imagine if she actually just jugged Saber from us? I could tell my face is blushing. I can't tell what I'm angry about after Tohsaka tells me. Or I can, excuse me.
お前
あら、違った？ならごめんなさいね、エミヤくん。
She's so like low-key evil. It's hilarious.
勝手に言ってろ。
I retreat to the kitchen to get the rest of the food. She really got me. Tohsaka is still smiling and Saber is expressionless as always. Man, I'm really worried about whether we can continue with this member. Oh man, I love her character. She's just hilarious, man. In that way, dinner starts. I'm silent. With what happened earlier, it annoys me to talk to Tohsaka, and I'm too embarrassed to even look at Saber. Saber eats dinner silently. Her gestures are elegant, and I can't possibly imagine she was swinging around a sword. And well, how should I put this? Is this about to be major simp energy? She nods every time she eats something she hasn't eaten before. Wait, what? Her gestures are strange. That is kind of strange. It must be her way of expressing that it's good. Yeah, I'd assume so. By the way, she is able to use the chopsticks. I called it. She's got the skills because she's a servant. On the other hand, Tohsaka is...
よし、これなら勝った。
She's struggling with those things. She clenches her fist after taking a bite.
明日を見てなさいよ、エミヤシロ。
She shakes her clenched fist. I think this is a victory for Shiro. God, have I done something bad?
あのな、さっきの話だけど。
She can't use chopsticks, can she? That's pretty funny. The two both raise their heads. Hold on. Even one of them is enough to tense me up, so they shouldn't both react. Oh yeah, okay, my bad. Just, I too don't react to people when they call for me.
さっきの話って何のことよ。
だから今後の方針ってやつ、人が飯作ってる時に話してただろ。
Yeah, they really just had that conversation without you. That kind of foul.
まずは他のマスターを探すということですか。
そう、それ。具体的にはどうするのかなって思って。
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
どうするも何も地道に探すしかないでしょ。
Yeah.
あ、そうだ。シロ、魔術師の気配ぐらいはわかる？なら話は早いんだけど。
Probably not.
わからない。2年近く学校にいて、遠坂が魔術師だったなんて知らなかったんだぞ、俺。
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of different. Like the other way around, it's kind of like, oh, Shiro has like no magic capabilities. No wonder I didn't detect him. But like Tohsaka, if you couldn't detect Tohsaka's energy, bro.
やっぱりそうなのね。まあそれはいいわ。どうせ他の連中はみんな気配を立ってるだろうし、魔術師の気配からたどる線は無理っぽいもの。セイバーはどう？サーバントはサーバントを感知できるって言うけど。
Yeah, no, she definitely can.
多少はできますが、あくまで身近で能力を行使している場合だけです。私では半径200メートルほどしか捉えられません。
200 meters seems pretty good.
なるほどね。じゃあますます相手の出方を待つか、どこかおかしな場所を探すしかない。マスターが何か行動すればその痕跡は残るもの。私たちはそれを探り当てるってわけ。
Well, I suppose with the limitations Saber has, yeah, she wouldn't be very good at like actively searching. But like if somebody was about to kind of roll up on them, she'd be able to detect them.
つまり、街中を調べろってことか。
いいえ、それはやめた方がいいわ。あっちも網を張ってるから、そんなことしたら一発でマスターだってバレるわよ。
It's true. Better to stay low key, I guess.
とりあえずはこっちの体制が整うまでは後手に回りましょう。今まで通りに生活してマスターだと悟られないこと。腕のレイジは他人に見られないように隠しておくこと。
Start wearing gloves.
できるだけ人気のないところには行かないこと。
Yeah, that's good advice.
日が落ちたらすぐに戻ってくること。
Yep, that way you don't get rolled up on at 2 a.m. by Berserker.
あとは
All good advice.
外出するときはサーバントを連れて行くようにしてください。アーチャーはリンの護衛ができますか？
Yep. Maybe not right now, but...
それぐらいならできるみたいね。霊体にして待機させておくから私は大丈夫よ。
Ouch.
問題は
私のマスターですね。
Wow, when you put it like that.
そう。 ちょっと聞いてるシロ。外出するときはちゃんとセイバーを連れて行きなさいよ。人目につかないようにするのが私たちのルールだけど、中には昼間っから襲いかかってくるバカがいるかもしれない。
Not everyone's following the rules.
そういう時に備えてセイバーとは一緒にいなさいよね。
So what, we gotta enroll her in high school?
分かった。努力はする。
I respond without interest. I understand what she's saying, but I'm resistant to being with Saber all the time. I feel nervous talking to Tohsaka, but Saber makes me even more nervous. No, it's wrong to say I'm nervous. I'm just bad at talking with Saber.
何か？
なんでもない。おかわりなら継ぐから茶碗よこせよ。
Shutting her up with food.
いえ、結構です。実に見事な味付けでした。シロ。
I look away before I realize. I can't even look at her normally, so how can I stay with her all the time?
ああ、でもダメか。セイバーは霊体になれないんだから学校までついてこられない。
Yeah, that's a problem.
学校？シロは学生なのですか？
Yep.
そうだけど、ああ、そうか。セイバーは生徒じゃないんだから学校には入れない。
Oh no,
学校に行っている間はうちで待機してもらうしかないかな。
nah, she's a transfer student now, Brody.
学校に行かないということはできないのですか、シロ？
Yeah, I think people would get a little suspicious if he kind of just stopped going to school.
できないよ。普段通り生活しろってんなら学校には行かなくちゃ。それに学校に危険はない。あれだけ人がいる場所ってのもそうはないぞ。
ですが。
大丈夫よセイバー。
True.
学校には私だっているんだから、もしもの時はフォローするわ。
I guess that's fair. I mean, short of Saber literally enrolling to the school, that is our best shot. Our best hope is that she can defend us if something goes down.
だからもしもの時なんてないって。
You can't say that for sure.
わかりました。マスターがそう言うのでしたら従います。
Saber nods, though she looks discontent. Would have been kind of funny if she became a student, I'm not gonna lie. The night wears on. Seems Tohsaka has prepared and taken her bath while I was cleaning up after dinner. Geez, it seems she's really selfish from her first day here. Yeah, a little bit, but pretty funny.
今後のためにも早いうちに主導権を握っておくべきだろうな。
I mean, it is your house. I know that, but seizing the initiative from her seems really difficult. Yeah, you're not wrong.
こんなんついでに言えば頭が痛いのがもう一人いるんだよな。
No, rather, the main problem. Tohsaka will understand if I talk to her, but this person doesn't seem to understand however much I talk to her. Yeah, Tohsaka gets it and makes fun of him for it. Saber's just like, hello? Why aren't you talking? Well, freaking, she was just going through the range of emotions.
セイバーか。悪いやつじゃないっていうのだけはわかるんだけど。
Odds that she's listening. Saber is back in her room. Oh, never mind. Tohsaka should be resting in her room in the outbuilding. I'm the only one in the living room. There's still time until bedtime, so I should talk to Saber. Honestly, I have to get over my inability to talk to her. I'm worried about our future. Yeah, good point. First of all, ignoring her being a servant and all, she is a girl from a younger age. There are a lot of things I'll find out from talking to her, and most of all...
早いとこ慣れないといつまで経っても遠坂に冷やかされる。
Yep. Yeah, that's troubling. It's troubling, so I should be able to talk to her more lightedly. That's good enough reasoning, not gonna lie. I return to my room. Next door, past this one small sheet, is Saber's room.
セイバー、起きてるか？
起きています。何かありましたか、マスター？
Opening the sliding screen silently, Saber enters. I hold on to my heart, pounding from having her actually in front of me. Oh man. I get why he would have difficulties talking to her, but man, it is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Calm down, I'm just going to talk to her as a master.
シロ、顔色が優れませんが、傷が開いたのですか？
No, wounds in my heart.
いや、そんなことはない。体の方はとっくに大丈夫だ。それを言う。
はい、
Whoops.
問題はありません。今の状態では完治まで時間はかかりますが、このままでも平均値はクリアしていますから。バーサーカー以外の相手ならば互角に渡り合えるでしょう。
Still above your average. Are you on average, like wounded? It's not confidence or boasting. She's probably just telling the truth. I have no response. Saber's statement should be encouraging to a master, but I don't want such a slender girl to fight.
その一つ聞くけど、セイバーは戦うこと以外に何か目的はないのか？せっかくここにいるんだから他にしたいこととかあるだろ？
He's having a really hard time accepting that Saber can fight. Like, that's kind of her whole role.
他の目的ですか？そのようなことはありませんが、サーバントは戦うためだけに呼び出されたものです。それ以外の目的など余分なだけだ。シローの発言はひどく的が外れています。
I thought so. I'm pretty much asking one who was summoned to fight, not to fight. It's not that I want to tell her that. Well, how should I put this? Saber is lacking in humanity. It would be fine if she were only going to fight, but she's in front of me as an actual person. So it's wrong for her to just fight. If Saber's actually here, I have to have her do something she enjoys.
なあ、セイバー、サーバントってのは過去の英雄なんだろ？なら
I stopped myself before I asked her what she was like before.
私の新名は教えられません。
Saber said that before as a secret between us. So even if I asked her about her past, she wouldn't answer. Yeah, no, she wouldn't.
シロー、言いかけてやめるのはよくありません。必要な質問なら答えますが。
いや、今のは忘れてくれ。バカなことを口走りそうになっただけだ。
I mean, I guess he realized it. Is there that at least? I say that, averting my gaze. It really was something stupid. I shouldn't have been interested in Saber's true identity, and she refused because she couldn't tell me. If I bring it up again, it would only prove that I'm a no-good master, repeating a useless question. What else is there to talk about besides that? If I can't ask about Saber, the only thing that remains is about me. That would be even more meaningless, though. Now I'm just gonna do what I want. If I can't ask her about her true identity, I'll get ready to have her look at me strangely, and I'll ask about things such as what she likes and what she wants for breakfast, and...
シロー、あなたから質問がないのなら、私から尋ねていいでしょうか？
Never mind, that works.
いいけど、何？
昨夜のことです。シローは私を助けようとしてバーサーカーに打ち倒されました。それは覚えていますね。
Yeah, it seems like he vaguely remembers it.
覚えているけど、なんだよ。朝の続きをしたいのか？軽率な行動だったってのは分かってるから、あんまり思い出させないでくれ。吐き気がぶり返してくる。
それは私も同じです。ですがこれは、あなたという人間を知るために聞いておくべきことだと思う。シロー、あなたはなぜバーサーカーに向かったのです。
It was definitely to keep you from dying.
近寄ればどうなるか、シローには分からなかったのですか？
Oh no, we understood.
それは。
I knew that. I understood that I'd be killed if I approached. But I didn't try to save Saber out of optimism that I'd be safe while doing so. Back then, all I thought about was saving Saber. I didn't care about what would happen afterwards. At that time, the most important thing for me was saving Saber. Probably it was just that my fear of not being able to save Saber was greater than my fear of getting killed.
悪い、忘れた。
Cap.
一瞬のことだったからな。その時の考えなんてわからない。きっと気が動転していたんだ。そうでもなけりゃ、あんな特攻はできない。
I mean, his reasoning isn't, like, wrong, but... Perhaps because Saber's eyes are so serious. I don't tell her the truth. I just say something to get out of this situation. He knew what he was doing, but I guess that's a convenient lie.
つまり、ただ自然に私を助けようとしたのですね。
Yeah, pretty much.
自然じゃない。気が動転してたって言っただろ。もう一回あんなことになったら、その時はきっとガタガタ震えてる。
I feel like that's not true. I feel like if you were able to stand up to freaking Hercules as a berserker, right? I mean, if say like Lancer was about to kill Saber, you'd probably approach.
そうですね。それが正常な人間です。自らの命を無視して他人を助けようとする人間などいない。
Now that is where you're wrong, and I feel like Shiro's gonna press her on that.
それは英雄と呼ばれた者たちでさえ例外ではないでしょう。ですから、そんな人間がいるとしたら、その人物の内面はどこか欠落しています。
She's like low-key accidentally insulting Kiritsugu.
その欠落を抱えたまま進んでは、待っているのは悲劇だけです。
Perhaps. Her deep green eyes are trying to tell me something. I take that and...
しつこいぞセイバー。あれは気の迷いだって言ってるだろ。俺だって死ぬのは怖いんだ。そんな聖人君子になんてなれるもんか。
I wonder if we'll get like a flashback to this scene where he thinks about Kiritsugu or something.
次にあんなことになったら、その時はセイバーより自分を優先させるさ。
I deflect it with heartless words. That is so cap. He would not.
それはよかった。私の思い違いなら問題はないでしょう。ええ。確かにシローは臆病です。道さえ間違えなければ、きっと正しい魔術師になれる。
Yes, you certainly are a coward. That's brutal. I feel like he's actually not that much of a coward, to be honest. I mean, he's the one who, like, stood up to Lancer, right? Now, well, he wasn't going to win, but, I mean, he made some moves that kept him alive longer than he had any right to.
なんだよ。臆病に見えるのか、俺。
ええ、とても。置かれた状況を受け入れるために努力するあたりが特に。そういった賢明さを時に臆病というのです。恐れを知らない者は賢者になれないのと同じですね。
I have never heard anyone say that. So she's saying he's a coward because he just accepts his situation instead of trying to change it? She must be relieved. Saber says this, smiling a bit. That gesture is so lovely and elegant. Because of it, I cannot think of anything else to say. We end up staying in the room together a while. Going back to school. What? Just thinking about it. What's gonna happen when Sakura and Fujini roll up and they just see Saber and Tohsaka chilling here? They're like, hello, excuse me? Shiro? I'm gonna need you to explain. And night falls. It's not like I need to talk to Saber or Tohsaka, so bedtime comes as usual. It's 11 o'clock. The lights in the house are turned off, and the people in it sleep to prepare for tomorrow. A tragedy. You're gonna go do his magic rituals or something? Try to make a magic circuit? I open my eyes, still on my side. It's the room I've grown accustomed to sleeping in, but it's different today. Is it literally just because Saber's in the side room? It's so quiet, so why can't I hear Saber's breathing in the next room? No, I know. It's so quiet, it's only natural for me to be able to hear what's going on in the next room. Being able to hear her sleeping makes me imagine her sleeping. And I was gonna say, like, it makes sense if it's quiet that you can hear something. Guess you gotta get used to it, bro. I'm tired of this hell. I climb out of the futon trying not to wake Saber, and I retreat to my usual place. I'm going to the shed. He said, yeah, I'm going somewhere else. You just call your servant dull? Isn't that a bad thing? Or maybe she just sleeps deeply. That's also pretty bad. I wonder for a moment whether she can really protect her master like that, but there's no danger now. If servants are connected to their master, she should wake up when her master is in danger. The lights there are off. She must be defiant, or just adaptable. Tohsaka must have gotten used to this place in just a day. Yeah, she got used to it faster than you did, apparently. Yeah. I feel like if we get attacked, she's gonna be a huge help. Yeah, it helps, even if it's troubling sometimes. For example, the bandage wrapped around my hand.
レジは覚醒か。言われてみるまで気づかなかった。
Yeah, probably for the best. I think you could have just started wearing gloves, but then people would have asked why you started wearing gloves, I guess. The command spell a master bears appears somewhere on their arm. Excuse me. In my case, it's on the back of my left hand. I can't hide it with my clothes, so I'm hiding it with a bandage, even though it looks unnatural.
冬だし、長めの長袖を着てごまかそう。
Just wear gloves. Tohsaka has hers around the middle of her right hand, or somewhere like that. They say the command spell is different for each master, but I don't think I'll ever see Tohsaka's command spell. The shed is silent. This is the place where Lancer cornered me yesterday, and where Saber appeared. The door is still open, and the inside is dark, as if denying anyone's entry. But this darkness is familiar to me. The old building that I used to play in, the place you could call my real room, stands silently in the cold winter night. I enter. I close the door to shut out the outside air and turn on the old stove.
そうだな。今日ぐらいは休もうと思ったけど、却下しよう。2日連続でサボったら親父にどやされる。
Yes, sir. Magic circuit time. I sit in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. Training should be continued without rest. Magic is mental training for me, so I shouldn't neglect it for minor reasons. See if he does any better today. I adjust my breathing and begin my training. Inside my head is the usual image. The image of the sword that appears in my empty head. I ignore it and clear my mind. Once I let magical energy flow through me, it's the usual practice of strengthening. The strengthening magic, which I succeeded at for the first time in a few years after being attacked by Lancer. I have to repeat it before I forget it, and make sure I master it, or it'll be a waste.
トレス。オン。
I half close my eyes and release the content of my lungs. Right now, this is all. Everything goes away once I'm concentrating on this, the Holy Grail War, Saber, Tohsaka. If I empty my mind and forget all the doubts I have, I should be able to sleep tonight. But did he succeed? You guys hear that? No static. Insane. Normally, I get static during the switches between days. We are at February 4th now. Should probably save. Haven't saved in a minute. It's just like a little bookmark. Don't need to name it or anything. I feel the white sunlight upon me. There must be a draft. I feel a cold wind, and slowly wake up.
あれ。銅像だ、ここ。
Did he forget he was here? What if Saber just rolled in? I pick my body up and shake my sleepy head.
そうか。昨日そのまま眠っちまったんだ。
You know you're gonna hear it from Saber, bro. After yesterday's routine, after the training to create another sensation within me, I must have been too lazy to return to my room.
外の様子だと6時前ってところか。
Bro,
いかん。朝飯の支度しなきゃ。
Bro, if you're not up before Saber, you're never gonna hear the end of this. I fold up the blanket, straighten up the things I failed to strengthen yesterday, and head back to the house to wash my face. That's tragic, man. So what? Only the one time when he really needed to succeed, he was able to. That's tough. He can't do it in practice. That's really bad. Yeah, it is February. When I leave the shed, it's really cold outside. Fuyuki City is warm during the winter, but the top of the mountain on this side is the chill of a normal winter.
お、霜が降りてる。芝生、そろそろちゃんとしないとダメかな。
The sound of breaking ice. There's frost on the ground and footprints are formed as I walk. So, I wash my face with freezing water and pull myself together. I'm wide awake now. Now that I'm awake, all the things I don't want to think about, like the situation I'm in, come straight to mind.
そうだ。のんきに顔洗ってる場合じゃなかったっけ。
I mean, A moment of calmness can't hurt right now. It's 5 to 6. There are a ton of things I have to do, but I should return to my room and check on Saber first.
だよな。黙って部屋を出たことになるんだし、一言説明しておかないと。
Yeah. I'll be troubled if Saber misunderstands things. It's my daily routine to go out to the shed at night, so she should understand if I explain. Yeah, bro, she's about to start sleeping in the shed too then, I guess.
セイバーにちゃんと説明したら、その後は朝飯の支度だろ。トーサカは食べないらしいから、セイバーの分を足せばいいだけか。
It's still the weekend. It probably is, actually. Because what? February 2nd? We were at school that day. So yeah, it probably is still the weekend. Because I'm just wondering how, I'd assume Sakura and Fujini are going to come back into play at some point. Oh, in that case, I should go and buy more ingredients for the additional people. I should note that before I forget.
Wasuremono?
What could it be? Feels like I'm forgetting something really important. Is what, we about to hear Fujini or something?
やば、6時だ。急がないと間に合わない。
No, is it a school day or... I don't even know. Well, if I can't remember, it can't be anything important. Hey, it's like the one meme of the dude out in the rain. I feel like I forgot something. If you forgot it, it wasn't that important, and then it's just the kid in the rain. I'm gonna sound really stupid if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I quietly open the door. The room is just like it was yesterday. There's no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching this room. I guess she didn't realize that I escaped the room last night.
なんか拍子抜けたな。セイバーならそれぐらいは気がつくと思った。
Well, no, it makes sense that it's kind of bad that she didn't notice. Or did she need sleep so much that she couldn't notice?
そうか。体を維持するために頻繁に眠るって言ってたのはそういうことかもしれない。
She's sleeping as close to me as she can, so she can come to me in case something does happen. Either way, it won't make much difference where I go if it's within the house. I can detect intruders from the boundary field. I should be able to protect myself for about a minute with that, and Saber should be able to come save me in a minute wherever I may be in this house. I mean, fair, still a risky game though.
そうだよな。それに土蔵だったら隠れる場所には事欠かないし。
Anyways, I shouldn't be scolded for what I did last night. Oh no, you will be. There's no way. I was considering explaining this to Saber, but it seems there's no need for that. And I don't think I should wake her up if she's asleep.
セイバー、朝飯の支度をしてくる。セイバーの分も用意しとくけど、眠かったら無理に起きなくていいからな。また後で来るから、それまで休んでてくれ。
I call out to her and quietly leave the room. There's no one in the living room. I open the refrigerator and consider what I should make for breakfast.
おはよう。朝早いのね、あんた。
Yep. What's up? Oh, Lord. Tohsaka comes in, looking like she's in a really bad mood. Oh, good Lord. The hair all over the place. She is not a morning person. I mean, we already knew that, but...
トーサカ、どうした？なんかあったのか？
Yeah, she woke up.
別に。朝はいつもこんなだから気にしないで。
How he's so concerned. She's like, oh no, I already know what you mean. Tohsaka crosses the living room like a ghost.
おい、大丈夫かお前。なんか目つきが尋常じゃないぞ。
だから気にしないでって言ってるでしょ。顔でも洗えば目が覚めるわ。ここからだとどう行くんだっけ？
She's a mess in the mornings.
そっちの廊下からのが近い。顔を洗うだけなら玄関側の廊下に洗面所がある。
ああ、そういえばあったわね、そんなのが。
What the heck? She's something else in the morning, I guess. I'm not sure how much she heard, but Tohsaka waves her hand and leaves. And then, just as Tohsaka disappears into the hallway, I hear a bell informing me of a visitor.
シロ誰か来たけど
I hear Tohsaka's voice from the hallway.
ああ、気にしないでいい。この時間に来るのは身内だから。
Yeah, bro, that's who you forgot. It'll be Sakura arriving at this time. Sakura has a spare key, so I shouldn't need to go to the door.
まったく、チャイムなんて押さなくていいって何度言っても聞かないんだからな、桜は。
I'm just saying, you might want to check the door before you open it. Sakura is like a member of the family, so she can come in when she wants. But she's polite. She only comes in after saying excuse me. That must be one of Sakura's good points, but if she's considerate all the time, she'll... Hold on. Sakura is at my house? Oh god. I run through the hallway. Scolding myself for my stupidity comes later. I have to get to the entrance and make her go home before she sees Tohsaka. Oh my god. I reach the entrance, out of breath. But it's too late. There. She's like, what is this? Oh no. Hello. It's Tohsaka, greeting the guest, even though I didn't ask her to. Hi. And Sakura, just standing there, surprised. Sakura is at the door, and Tohsaka is in the hallway. With an indescribable tension, the two look at each other.
おはようマトさん。こんなところで顔を合わせるなんて意外だった
Yeah, I'd say she probably is. Tohsaka asks, as if looking down on Sakura from the hallway. She's already strutting around like she owns the place, bro. That's the funniest thing. Oh my god, Sakura has to be so confused. And she totally seems like she has a crush on Shiro, so she's got to feel really bad about this whole development. And he can't exactly explain the real reason she's here.
トーサカ先輩
What the heck? Oh wait. Her face asks why. Sakura looks up at Tohsaka with fear in her eyes. Damn it. I can't call out to them. They're ignoring me and staring at each other. There's no room for me to say anything. All I can do is to think how to explain things to Sakura, but before I can think up a good explanation, what, does Fujini roll in?
先輩これはどういう
I'm just vibing here now. Sakura looks at me as if asking for help.
ああ、それが話すと長くなるんだけど。
You should probably clarify what it's not first.
長くならないわよ。単に私がここに下宿することになっただけだもの。
Clearly. She cuts off my sentence and just states the point.
先輩本当なんですか
Yeah? I mean, what are we gonna say? No?
要点だけ言えばな。ちょっとした事情があって、遠坂にはしばらくうちにいてもらうことになった。
That's accurate, but...
ごめん、連絡を入れ忘れた。朝から驚かせてすまなかった。
謝らないでください先輩。その確かに驚きましたけど、そんなのはいいんです。それええ、これは私とシローで決めたことよ。家主であるシローが同意したんだから、もう決定事項なの。
Good lord. Tohsaka, cool it.
この意味わかるでしょ、マトウさん。
Oh my god! She's gonna give her the wrong impression. Stop it.
わかるって何かですか
Oh god, why did she low-key like look so much more upset, like angry upset.
今までシローの世話をしていたみたいだけど、しばらくは必要ないってことよ。
Yo,
来られても迷惑だし、来ない方があなたのためだし。
the way she's dealing with her is so foul, but I get why she's doing it. It's for her own safety. It's for Sakura's safety. But Sakura looks down and falls silent. After a brief moment of silence, suddenly,
わかりません。
oh geez.
はい。
私には遠坂先輩のおっしゃることがわからないと言いました。
ちょっとさくら、あんた。
お邪魔します先輩。お台所お借りしますね。
She said, "Nope, I'm just gonna roll up now." She said, "I'm not leaving." Sakura enters the house with a bow and goes into the living room, ignoring Tohsaka. That's pretty funny. I get what Tohsaka was going for, but maybe not the right approach. Tohsaka's standing there, astonished. The same goes for me too. This is the first time I've seen Sakura act like that, so I don't know what to say. Yeah. I've never seen her act like that, but we have a pretty limited interaction with her. No, that is surprising, but something else is unexpected too.
おい、トサカ。お前、どうしてさくらが俺ん家に来てるって知ってたんだよ。今まで、さくらが俺の世話をしてたなんて、お前に言った覚えはないぞ。
ああ、それなら前にちょっと小耳に挟んだだけよ。ただの偶然。
From where?
それより驚いたわ。あの子、ここじゃあんなに元気なの？学校とじゃ大違いじゃない。
No. I heard about it before somewhere, just a coincidence. Is it? I guess I'll take her word on that, but your sprite suggests there is room to not believe that. It must have been really unexpected, as Tohsaka says this with disappointment. That must mean Tohsaka knows Sakura pretty well. Sakura seems to have known Tohsaka, so they must have had a friendship I didn't know about. That's a pretty good point. They did kind of know each other. That probably is just how she knew, actually, now that I think about it. That would make sense. And I think she definitely knows, like, how important Shiro is to Tohsaka. Or to Tohsaka, to Sakura. Because when he died, she was like, Sakura is going to be so upset. So I feel like that might be why she tried to pull the I think you know what this means card. Right? To, like, get her to jealously leave or something. But she did not do that. Well, that aside.
いや、俺も驚いてる。あんなにトゲトゲしい桜は初めて見た。うちに手伝いに来てくれてる時と学校での桜は変わらないよ。今のは鬼のかく乱ってのに票を投じる。
そうなんだ。まずったわね。さくらがあんなに孤児だとは知らなかったわ。こうなるんならシローの口から説明させればよかった。
Probably would have helped. She's right. I would have been able to explain things better than the merciless Tohsaka.
済んだことは仕方がないだろ。それよりまずいって何がだよ。
For her safety, we kind of needed to drive her out.
そりゃまずいでしょう。これからこの家は戦場になるかもしれないのよ。だから私たち以外の人間を寄せつけないようにってさくらをたしなめたのに、あれじゃあ逆に追い出すのが難しくなったじゃない。
Yeah, I don't think he considered that angle.
あれでたしなめてたのか。俺はてっきりいじめてるのかと思った。
Yeah, I think she kind of was tormenting her. It felt like that was on purpose, right? Like kind of warning her to stay away by making it seem like this situation was possibly something that it wasn't. But I do kind of believe that it was just to get her to leave for her own safety. Not because she's that merciless.
なんかつまんないこと言った今。
No, we said nothing.
率直な感想だよ。それよりさくらのことだ。どうする？あの分じゃ帰ってくれそうにないぞ。
I'd say you're probably right.
そんなのなんとかするしかないでしょう。で、さくらが来るのは朝だけ？それとも夕食もこき使ってるの？
誤解を招くような言い方するなよな。朝は毎日だけど、夕飯はそう多くないぞ。
That is a weird way to word that.
そう。それじゃあこれからは毎日になりそうね。
Pretty much. I guess we just have to put a sign on our door saying, "Don't attack during breakfast."
毎日って何がさ。
Tohsaka sighs in my response. After that, Tohsaka remains in the living room and Sakura begins to prepare breakfast in the kitchen. I feel uneasy about leaving Sakura and Tohsaka together in the living room, but I'm not stupid enough to forget about Saber. Seems Sakura is angry about Tohsaka being here, so things will only get worse if Saber comes out now. Yeah, that's a stay in the room, stay in the room, stay in the room, stay. Please stay, please stay. Don't make Music Man spell. I will. Stay in this room. Because of that, I decided to explain the situation to Saber.
というわけなんだ。さくら、今うちに来てくれてる子はさくらって言うんだが、さくらは魔術師でも何でもない普通の子で、聖杯戦争なんかに巻き込むわけにはいかないだろう。できれば知らないままでしばらくうちから離れていてほしいんだが。
Yeah, if that's what you really want, I think the best way to do that is to just have freaking Saber roll out real quick. No, I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura away from here.
だからだな、今朝のさくらはどうもおかしいんだ。遠坂が原因なんだが、そこに追い打ちをかけるのもどうかと思う。いや、だからさくらは見知らぬ他人がうちにいることに驚いてるんだ。そこにセイバーが出てくるとさらにおかしくなりそうなんだが。待て、俺なんかセイバーに失礼なこと言ってないか。
いいえ、シローの言いたいことはわかります。つまり私はここで待機していればいいのですね。
Yeah, let's just not get attacked during this.
そうしてくれると助かる。さくらを送り出したらすぐに戻ってくるから、朝食はその時で。
Saber nods silently. Wow, thank God Saber's so understanding. Alright, I'm worried about the living room too, so I should hurry back there. There's gonna be a full-out war or something. That'd be pretty funny.
なんだ、セイバ
ー。はい。そのようなことを私に説明する必要はありませんが、もう少し落ち着くべきです。先ほどからシローの言動は破綻しているかと。
Yeah, guess she's giving us advice now?
慌ててるか俺。
Yes. Yes, you are.
とても。今に戻るのでしたら、その前に気を落ち着けることです。
Saber advises me in her usual tone. It's good advice. So, the everyday breakfast begins as if nothing happened.
どうぞ先輩。遠坂先輩もいかがですか？
Sakura is handing out the rice bowls, just like her usual self. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two has disappeared. Well, at least on the surface.
じゃあ、お言葉に甘えて。
What happened? I don't eat breakfast! After pondering for a moment, she takes the bowl from Sakura. Sakura smiles and starts to set up the miso soup and other things like the fried eggs. Tohsaka watches her with a complex expression.
遠坂、お前朝飯は食べない主義じゃなかったっけ？
Call her out.
用意されたものは食べるわ。当然の礼儀でしょ、それって。
True. I don't know what's bothering her, but she glares at me and picks up her chopsticks.
ま、いいならいいか。それじゃ、いただきます。それと、結局支度を任せてすまなかったな、さくら。
いいえ、これが私の仕事ですから気にしないでください。じゃあ、まったくいい身分だこと。後輩に朝食作らせるなんてどこの王侯貴族なんだか。まあそれはおいおい問い詰めるとして。いただきます。
It's not like that, okay? She wants to prepare the breakfast. We try to talk her out of it most of the time. It's just not happening. We've just accepted the situation. And I lost it. There was a setting here that I wanted to turn on, but I'll mess with settings later. It's a lot of silence. No conversation. It's not that terrible a mood, and anyway, it's always like this during breakfast. Sakura and I aren't talkative, so it's natural for our meals to be quiet. So, why is it that our breakfasts are always loud?
Huh?
Hold on. Something's clicking in my head.
先輩、お魚の味付け 濃かったですか？
Nah, it's not the food. Where is Fujini?
いや、そんなことはないけどな。どうもさっきからなんか忘れてる気がする。
Here we go again. What is it? I try to conclude that if I can't remember it, it can't be important. But I feel like that would be a terrible mistake. I feel uneasy, as if I'm ignoring a disease that could kill me if left untreated.
まあいいか。どうせ大したことじゃないんだろ。
Yeah, and then Fujini is gonna roll up and be like, why is Tohsaka here? I forcefully make myself understand. Yeah, that went so well last time. And then...
おはよう。いやー、寝坊しちゃった。
Hi! Fujini enters with loud footsteps. I see. It's not that I couldn't remember. I just wanted to postpone the problem by forgetting about it.
シロ、ご飯。
Shiro, food. What? That ain't how that works. I mean, I guess it is in this house, but she really rolled up and just said, yep, food. Give. Bring it here. Fujini sits Japanese style in her usual seat.
おはようございます、藤村先生。
The two's greetings are in strange unison.
はい、どうぞ先生。大したものではありませんけど、召し上がってください。
Sakura gives her a bowl with her usual smile. She takes the bowl and tilts her head. She knows something is wrong, but she can't tell what it is. Fujini quietly starts to eat. And after finishing one bowl of rice, she quietly whispers in my ear.
ねえ、シロ、どうして遠坂さんがいるの？
About that. Yeah, she lives here now.
それは今日からうちに下宿することになったからかな。
Don't misinterpret that. I explain things to her truthfully.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
There you go. Fine. Interpret it that way.
うん。あいつ結構変わり者だ。学校じゃ猫かぶってる。
She's right there. You just called her a weirdo. I hope your whispering voice is quiet, bro.
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
She understands and takes a sip of her miso soup. Oh God!
下宿って何よ、シロ！
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh God! I love how calm she was for a second. And freaking police sirens, dishes breaking, tiger shows up. What the heck was that? Oh no. Hold on. Please tell me that has all the sound effects.
下宿って何よ、シロ！
Nope. Although that's pretty fun too. The table is thrown up. Fortunately, Sakura is on the other. I'm sorry. This is too funny. Fortunately, Sakura's on the other side, and Tohsaka has already moved out of the way, so it seems I'm the only victim.
何すんだよ、藤根。味噌汁だぞ、炊きたてのご飯だぞ、つくね煮込んだ鍋物だぞ。こんなもんかけられたら熱いだろって。なぜに朝っぱらから鍋物だぞ。
Valid question.
うるさーい！あんたこそ何考えてるのよ、シロ！同い年の女の子を下宿させるなんてどこのラブコメだい！私はそんなタチの悪い冗談じゃ笑ってやらないんだから！
笑いを取るつもりなんかねえってば。てか、やけどする。さくら、タオルくれ、タオル。
Bro's getting burned alive over here.
はい、冷やしたタオルでしたら用意しておきました、先輩。
サンキュー、助かる。うわっ、襟元からつくねが必要以上に加熱されたつくねが。
Oh, Jesus. Bro's getting tortured.
タオルは後。そんなことより申し開きしなさい、シロ。あんた本気でそんなこと言ってるの？
Yes.
おう、そんなの当たり前だ。俺がこの手の冗談苦手だって知ってるだろ。
Things aren't gonna get any better fast if you say that, dude.
とにかく遠坂はうちに止めるんだ。文句は聞くけど変更はしないから言うだけ無駄だぞ。
そんなの大却下！何のつもりか知らないけどダメに決まってるでしょ。
同い年の女の子と一緒に暮らすなんて、そんなのお姉ちゃん許しません。
Tough? Fujini roars. Well, I guessed it. Fujini is my guardian and a school teacher. I don't think I can escape such a situation with merely 100 beatings from the Shinai, or even from a real sword. But I guess you could say it's ill fortune that I have to push through with this.
いや、そこをなんとか。別にやましい気持ちなんてないし、遠坂とはそういう関係でもないんだ。ただ、たまたま事故に遭ったっていうか、成り行きで部屋を貸すことになっただけなんだってば。
Not a terrible description.
うるさーい、ダメなものはダメなの。
Yeah, that's tough, because, like, you're gonna have to.
私は下宿なんて許しません。遠坂さんの事情は知らないけど、ちゃっちゃと帰ってもらいなさい。
No! We're in a war to the death! We kinda need her here! Damn, she won't even listen. Crap, I guess she isn't someone I can convince.
先生、下宿は許しませんとおっしゃいますけど、私はすでに一泊してしまったのですが。
Uh-oh. And then, Tohsaka says those words, like pouring cold water on Fujini.
ですから昨日泊めさせていただいたんです。
She's already got a room set up and everything, bro.
いいえ、正確には土曜の夜からお邪魔していますから2泊でした。今は別棟の客間を借りて荷物も運んであります。どうでしょう先生、客観的に見て私はもう下宿している状況なのですが。
Fortunately, you have taken a no. She looks so flustered. Fujini's face goes pale. What was that?
あんたなんてことするのよ。こんなことキリツグさんが知ったらどうなるか分かってるの？
The way she shook her arms, what the heck? I mean, I think given this situation, he wouldn't be exactly upset.
どうなるかって、親父だったら間違いなく喜ぶぞ。男の解消とかなんとか言って。
同感。キリツグさん、女の子にはとことん甘い人だったからな。そっか。それが遺伝してるんでしょ、シローのバカ。
What the heck? I love how she went from, what would Kiritsugu think, to, actually, yeah, you're right. He would be pretty proud of you. Fujini grabs my collar and shakes me around. Well, the inheritance aside, it was Father's belief that girls should be protected. I don't go around telling people that like Father did, but I do believe he was right. But...
何？助け舟出してほしいの？
Bro, it looks like you're the one that needs protected right now. I think a man would have to be tough to recognize that cold-hearted person as a girl. Dang. He is ruthless, what the heck?
頼む。俺じゃ現状を打破できない。遠坂の政治手腕に期待する。
I say, while being shaken.
オッケー。それじゃあサクッと解決しますか。
That scares me.
藤村先生、エミヤ君を振っても出るのは悲鳴だけですから、そのあたりでやめてあげてください。それに、下手をすると朝ごはんまで出てきかねません。
That's facts. Breakfast might come out too if you keep shaking, bro.
何よ遠坂さん、そんな真面目な顔したって怖くないんだから。教師として、何よりシローの教育係として遠坂さんの下宿は認めません。
Well, ain't that tough. Fujini lets go of me and confronts Tohsaka. It must be her natural instincts. She must have thought Tohsaka would get her if she kept concentrating on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？
She's going galaxy brain right now.
何よ、難しいこと言ったってダメなんだから。大体ですね、こんなところに下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。ご飯は勝手に出てくる、いつも綺麗、お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだから。こんなところに居候してたら堕落しきっちゃうわよ遠坂さん。
Dream house.
藤ね。
That statement is problematic coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。遠坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。さくらちゃんだってあっちから通ってるんだから下宿する必要なんてありません。
それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。
There you go. Lie to her face. Alright.
古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかったエミヤくんに相談したところ、それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言ってくれたんです。
Sly. Lying to her face.
それは確かに素人っぽい発言ね。
That it does.
はい、あまり面識のないエミヤくんからの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら学友であるエミヤくんのお家にご厄介になった方が勉強になると思ったのです。
She might have won with that. I think she got it. Fujini groans. Since Tohsaka's answer and attitude are so student-like, it seems that as a teacher supposedly, Fujini cannot object.
話は分かりましたけど、それでも問題はあるでしょ。遠坂さんと四郎は女の子と男の子なんだから、一つ屋根の下で暮らすというのはどうかと思うわ。
Chill, it ain't like that. We're just fighting a war together.
どうかとはどんなことでしょうか、先生。
だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、四郎もなんだかんだって男の子だし、間違いがあったら嫌だなって。
Make her say it out loud. She won't do it.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅、エミヤくんの部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば20メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。
Ever the beacon of
ここま
logic.
で離れていれば何も問題はないと思いますが。
うん、別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。
でしょ。それとも藤村先生はエミヤくんを信用していないとでも。先ほど先生はエミヤくんの教育係だとおっしゃいました。ならエミヤくんがどのような性格かは私より藤村先生の方がご存知だと思います。彼がそのような間違いを犯すというのでしたら、私も下宿先には選びませんが。
She's really about to pull this off.
失礼ね。四郎はちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。
Then there's no problem in her staying here.
なら安心でしょ。私もエミヤくんを信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思ったのです。
Got him. The intensity in Fujini disappears. I guess it's decided now. There are a lot of things to follow up, but I bet Tohsaka can get through those. So I guess Tohsaka officially has citizenship in my house now. Citizenship. And so breakfast ends. As expected, Fujini gave in after being talked down by Tohsaka. Tohsaka really went off there. I can't believe she managed to pull that off. In conclusion, we decided to try to keep it a secret at school and to have Fujini look after us at home. With that decided, and with more people around the house, Fujini happily goes to school. I mean, they really shouldn't be here. They're gonna kind of get involved in a war. We finish breakfast, and I go to talk to Saber before I leave. Saber, as expected, calmly says,
学校ではリンの指示に従うように。
Dang, okay.
危険が迫った時は私を必要としてください。それでマスターの異常は感じ取れますから。
And she goes back to her room. You gonna go back to sleep? It's time to go to school.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。この辺りの道は不慣れなんだから、学校までの近道ぐらい教えてよね。
But beside me is Tohsaka Rin in her school uniform. The feeling is fading, but having Tohsaka in her uniform makes me tense. I can't stay calm going to school with the prettiest girl in school, and on top of that,
先
yeah,
輩
Sakura's there too.
戸締まりできました。
Sakura is with us today. As a member of the archery club, Sakura usually goes to school with Fujini. But she stayed in the living room today and was waiting for me to clean up after breakfast and go to school.
何？さくらに鍵持たせてるの？シロってば。
Yeah?
持たせてるよ。さくらは悪いことなんてしないし、ずっと世話になってるからな。ああ、その分で行くと遠坂にはやれないが、別に構わないだろ。
Yo, that's foul!
それは構わないけど、どういう意味よそれ？
Wait, what is what supposed to mean? Oh, the what? She won't do anything bad? What? Is that implying Tohsaka will?
悪いことするだろ。それにお前、鍵なんかなくても困らないんじゃないのか？必要ないものを作るほど水強じゃないぞ、俺。
Because you would do something bad. Also, just a minor thing I've considered. What are the odds that because of the key that someone uses Sakura to get to Shiro, like with the house key? But I suppose with a servant that's not really necessary. And the boundary field is still there, so that doesn't really make much sense. I mean, it's possible, but
はあ、そうですか。ええ、シロの言う通り、これっぽっちもいらないわよ、そんなもの。
she totally wants a key. Tohsaka looks away. Maybe I'm just getting used to it, but I'm starting to think this gesture of Tohsaka's is interesting too.
どうしたさくら？戸締まりができたのなら行こう。今朝は遠坂もいるし、できるだけ早めに行きたいんだ。
そうですね。先輩がそう言うのなら、そうします。
Man, she really is not taking this well, huh? Sakura says so in a dispirited voice and follows after us. Jeez, Sakura has looked somewhat cheerless ever since Fujini lost to Tohsaka this morning. Fujini assented, but Sakura must not have.
ちゃんと話さないとダメかな。
Guess so. That's right. I'll need to find an opportunity as quickly as I can and make Tohsaka and Sakura be friends. They kind of are friends already. Right? I think it's just kind of jealousy. The hill road is full of students. It's past 7:30 in the morning. This is the time most students go to school. So, it's natural for me to be met with odd stares if I'm walking with people who stand out so much. Did she forget something? Tohsaka's been quiet like this for a while now. Probably just an odd situation for her.
どうした遠坂？なんか坂道あたりから様子が変だぞ、お前。
やっぱり変？今朝の私。
What did you think? She thinking it's weird to be walking with Shiro or something? I don't know.
いや、別に変じゃないが、その反応が変だ。
先輩、その説明は矛盾してます。遠坂先輩が聞いているのはそういうことじゃないと思いますけど。
That is a contradictory explanation, huh?
何を聞きたがってるって言うんだよ、遠坂。
Bro cannot read through the lines.
ですから遠坂先輩は周りから見られているからどこか自分の姿がおかしいのではと思ってるんですよね。
Ah, what, does she read the situation correctly?
そうだけどやっぱりさくらから見ても変？
Well, now that you're not talking, kind of. I think the reason people are staring at you is they're like, what the heck? Tohsaka's walking with Shiro? Oh my god, are they a thing? You know, that
お
kind of
かしいな。今朝は眠いながらもちゃんとブローしたし制服だってシワ一つないと思うんだけど、やっぱり慣れない家で寝たもんだから目にクマでもできてるってわけ？
なんでそこで俺に怒鳴る？遠坂が寝られないのは俺のせいじゃないし、仮にそのせいで遠坂の目にクマができていたとしても大したことじゃない。気にするな。
何失礼なこと言ってるのよ。女ってのは生まれた時から自分の身だしなみを気にするものなの。もう今まで外見だけは完璧でいいよって繕ってきたのにそれも今日でおしまいってことかしらね。
But I guess that came to an end today. What the heck, man?
だからなんで俺を見て怒鳴るんだよ、遠坂は。なんで遠坂が変なのかは知らないが、間違いなくそれは俺のせいじゃない。八つ当たりはよそでやってくれ。
I don't know why you're weird, but it's definitely not my fault.
違いますよ、遠坂先輩。先輩は今日も綺麗です。
Man, I'm just saying, that's what you should have been saying. Nah. Their banter was pretty funny, so I'll take it.
みんなが遠坂先輩を見ているのは、私たちと一緒だからです。
It's more the...
今まで誰かと投稿したことなんてなかったから。
It's more the situation being weird rather than you being weird.
何？その程度のことでこんな扱い受けるわけ？侮れないわね。10年も通ってれば学校なんてマスターしたつもりでいたけど、謎はまだ残ってたわけか。
I thought I had this school thing mastered. Sounds like something an alien would say. Tohsaka ponders seriously. What kind of a person are you to just ignore praise like, you're beautiful as always? Yeah, facts. No, not even a thank you. That makes sense.
わかんないやつだな。遠坂が誰かと投稿すれば騒ぎになるのは当然じゃないか。それが男子生徒ならなおさらだ。
Guess she's small brain.
ですね。けど遠坂先輩、そういうの気にしない人なんです。だから今まで浮いた話一つなかったんですよ。
Well, she was in a competition with, whoever that other girl was, the captain of the archery club, to get a man, but I guess maybe she kind of cares, but she doesn't see most people as fit, I guess.
そりゃよかった。外見に騙されて泣きを見た犠牲者は今のところ一人だけってことだからな。
Only one victim who got deceived by her looks and got devastated. Oh my god. I talked secretly with Sakura while following Tohsaka, who has a puzzled expression. What the heck, man? Oh, that line is so brutal. There's only one victim who got deceived by her looks and got devastated. Bro considers himself a victim. Oh no, sorry, that's too funny, guys. This last stretch of like 30 minutes has been hilarious. Okay. We're at the 1 minute 47 mark. Do I wrap it up here? Or do I keep going? I could keep going and like finish up the school day. I'm worried because I still don't have a thumbnail. I might have to go with Fudini with the tiger in the back. That's way lamer than the other ones I've got. Give me a proper CG. Let's keep going. I want a proper CG. We go through the gate, still with people staring at us. We will be going our separate ways once we enter the building, so I only need to endure the stairs for a bit longer.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
Is it Shinji? Tohsaka murmurs. Before her is a familiar face coming through the students.
Sakura!
Hey, what's up? Sakura trembles a little. Shinji must not see us as he goes straight to Sakura.
どうして道場に来ないんだ。お前、僕に断りもなく休むなんて何様なわけ？
Bro, you have issues. Shinji raises his hand.
Yo, Shinji.
Yo, he was totally about to beat Sakura, bro. Yo, you are awful. And Shiro knew it. He just kind of bumped in real quick, said, "Yo, Shinji, what's up?" Catch his hand and greet him.
Emiya?
Yeah, what's up?
お前、そうか。またエミヤの家に行ってたのか、さくら。
先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。けどそれは。
And now she's gonna get beat down in freaking private later. Ah, man.
後輩としての義務だって。まったく、泥臭いなお前は。 勝手に怪我したやつなんて構うことないだろう。いいから。お
You.
前は僕の言う通りにしてればいいんだよ。
You're awful. Just jump him right now. Just jump him right now. Actually, don't do that. Sakura would get, like, every hit he took, freaking Sakura would probably get later as his way to take out his anger. Shinji lowers his hand. I have no reason to hold his hand if he's not going to hit Sakura, so I let it go.
しかしなんだね。そこまでうちの邪魔して楽しいわけエミヤ。さくらは弓道部の部員なんだからさ。
Man, I
無理や
didn't
り朝練をサボらせるような真似しないでくれないかな。
force her to do anything. I can't object against that. Since I haven't stopped Sakura from coming to make breakfast, that does mean I'm restricting Sakura's time in the morning.
そんなことありません。私は好きで先輩のお手伝いをしているだけです。
Ugh.
兄さん、今のは言い過ぎなんじゃないですか？
Now you admitted it's your choice. Yeah, he's gonna beat you later. I hate to say that so nonchalantly, but he's totally going to.
言い過ぎだって。それはお前の方だよさくら。エミヤが一人住まいだからなんだって言うんだ。別に一人でいいって言うんだからさ、一人にしてやればいいんだよ。
What's that supposed to
エミヤ
mean?
みたいなのはそっちの方が居心地がいいんだからさ。
Man, what's that supposed to mean? I know we got lingering smoke, but say it to my face. What does that mean?
兄さん、やだ。今のはひどいよ。
まあいい。今日でエミヤの家に行くのはやめろよさくら。僕が来いって言ったのに部活に来なかったんだ。そのくらいの罰は受ける覚悟があったんだろ。
I mean, as awful as this development is, if it did keep her from coming, that would be for the best. Really. Ooh, she does not look happy. Sakura gasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura forcefully.
おはよう、マトウ君。黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ、今の。
Yep, give him a verbal beatdown. Alright, if we're not gonna actually beat him down, give him a verbal beatdown. This is the beatdown crew. Tohsaka does the verbal beatdown. Shiro does the actual beatdowns, I guess.
え？トサカ。お前、なんでさくらといるんだよ。
別に意外でも何でもないでしょう。さくらさんはエミヤ君と知り合い、私はエミヤ君と知り合い。だから今朝は3人で一緒に登校してきたんだけど、気づかなかった？
エミヤと知り合い。
Oh, now he's jealous.
ええ、きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合いだから、さくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
エミヤとだって。
Yo, you can call it. It ain't that deep, bro. Shinji glares at me. Bro is jealous. I must be just imagining that I felt more than enmity there. Bro, does he think we bagged Tohsaka? We did not. It's not like that. He totally thinks we bagged Tohsaka. Well, I haven't been doing well with Shinji lately, but I don't remember doing anything to make him resent me that much.
そんなバカな。冗談がきついなトサカは。君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。
Yeah, we never said it. We never said she was freaking with me. It's not like that.
ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
Yeah, it really ain't like that. Deliver a verbal beatdown, please.
そうなの？よかった。それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
Brutal. That is brutal. I pity Shinji. If that was me, it would be traumatic enough that I wouldn't recover for a while. He's just denying it, man. He already knows this.
お前。
それとマトウ君、さっきの話だけど、弓道部の朝練は自主参加のはずよ。欠席の許可が必要だなんて話は聞いてないわ。そんな規則、私はもちろん綾子や藤村先生も聞いてないでしょうね。
God dang. Here's the verbal beatdown.
うるさいな。兄貴が妹に何をしようが勝手だろう。いちいち人の家の事情に首を突っ込むな。
Dang, that's news to me. Guess I should have been bossing my sister around all these years. What? Not how that works, bro.
それは同感ね。だからあなたもエミヤくんの家のことをあれこれ言うのは筋違いじゃない？まったくこんな朝から校庭で騒がしいわよ、マトくん。
Bro is just taking punch after punch verbally. Shinji takes a step back and glares at me and Sakura.
わかった。今朝の件は許してやる。
I don't believe that for a second. She's gonna come tomorrow with bruises.
けどさくら、次はないからな。今度何かあったら、その時は自分の立場ってやつをよく思い知らせてやる。
I mean, I hope he lets her off the hook. But either way, it's troublesome that he's even saying that. Like, saying what he wants. Shinji runs away to the school building. Yeah. He definitely ran away after losing to Tohsaka.
ごめんなさい先輩。兄さんがその失礼なことを言ってしまって。
Yeah, not exactly abnormal. She must be apologizing to Tohsaka as well.
朝からいい運動になったわ。頭のギアがスパッと上がったし、ようやく調子が出てきたもの。
Oh, she just
口喧嘩好きなのよね、私。
she calls that exercise, bro.
それに謝るのは私の方だし、ちょっとやりすぎだったわよね、今の。あいつだって立場があるんだし、ほら、みんなの前でああいうのってしちゃダメだって言うじゃない？
I mean, maybe. I think the bigger concern is the impact this will end up having on Sakura, but
マトウ君が落ち込んでたら後でフォローしてあげて。これに懲りずにまた突っかかってきてもいいって。兄さんが懲りていなければまたお相手をしてあげてください、先輩。
Sakura must be relieved as she smiles cheerfully. Tosaka's looking away, bashful.
先輩もできれば怒らないであげてください。
I was lucky he didn't catch these hands.
兄さん、先輩しか友達いないから。
Psych, he's literally the one who just said we aren't friends.
わかってるよ。怒るなっていうのは無理だけど、シンジはああいうやつだってのは知り合った時から知ってる。
What, scum?
ま、なんかの拍子でまた付き合いが深くなるのは目に見えてるしさ。気長にやっていくよ、あいつとは。
はい、よろしくお願いします、先輩。
Sakura bows. Yeah. I do get really mad at Shinji. It'll be because he's not satisfied with such a wonderful sister.
それじゃあ先輩、今日も一日頑張りましょうね。
Sure, why not? Sakura goes to the first year hallway. We walk up the stairs and enter the second year hallway and... Oh. Hey, what's up? That boy Issei called Tohsaka devil and then we roll up with her the next school day. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, huh?
なぜに遠坂と一緒にいるのか、エミヤシロ。
I see. You are full of enmity too, for a different reason.
あら、おはよう龍道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
Oh my god. I just love how abrasive she is, man. What kind of greeting is whoa supposed to be?
目覚めから嫌な予感がしたがまさか案件殺とはな。いいからこっちに来いエミヤ。遠坂の近くにいたら毒が移る。毒が。
They have beef. I'm here for it, man. That's the best. Issei forcefully pulls on my hand. After looking silently at us, Tohsaka heads to Class 2A as if nothing has happened.
行くがいい。誰も止めはしないからな。
Tosaka silently passes by us. And then...
シロ、昼休みに屋上。
Oh god! Oh no! What have you done, Tohsaka? Stop! She mutters that so Issei would not be able to hear it. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought she was like making the situation worse. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, is she gonna show us the sigil thing? It's lunchtime. Hey, that might be a CG. Give me a thumbnail, please. Since the events of this morning, Issei has avoided me, treating me like a traitor. This whole situation with Tohsaka is just the funniest thing to me. The aftermath of Tohsaka joining our, or like becoming, or living in our house. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. And us walking to school together. It's just, what the heck?
さっきのは悪乗りしすぎたか。
I contemplate my actions for a moment. He asked me why I was with Tohsaka this morning.
休みの間に親密になったんだ。
Yeah. Answering like that was bad. I think the problem is how we became close, but I couldn't explain that, and Issei walks away dizzily.
まあちょうどいいか。しばらくは一人でいろいろやらなくちゃいけないからな。
This is tough, man. It's good to have less people involved. I mean, he's right, but what I should do right now is go to the roof? Sorry, Sakura, but go to the roof with Tohsaka or explain to Sakura. I'm gonna go with go and meet Tohsaka as arranged. This has got to be the shortest decision I've ever made, but I mean, I do feel bad not explaining things to Sakura, but I feel like from our time on Tohsaka's route, we know what's on the roof, and we know what's important, so it would probably be blatantly wrong to not do that. Even if that is just a coincidence, right, that it's the roof, but I kind of doubt it. I have that promise with Tohsaka. It was a unilateral statement, but she must have something to talk about if she called for me. I buy my lunch and go to the rooftop. It's usually packed with students, but not in this cold winter air. Even though the winter in Fuyuki City is warm, the coldness at the rooftop is unbearable. The only ones on the rooftop are me and...
遅い。何のんびりしてるのよ、シロ。
God dang! Tohsaka, shivering under cover.
遅れたのは悪かったと思ってる。思ってるんで差し入れを持ってきたんだが、その様子じゃいらないか。
But you might not need it acting like that. Bro said, act up again, I won't give you this food. I take the coffee I bought at the stand and put it in my pocket.
あんた、朴突な顔して結構気が利くのね。
Perhaps. He's a nice guy.
ただの気まぐれだよ。ほら、もうちょっとそっち行けよ。ここだと風が当たるし、人目につくだろ。
That'd be awkward. I pass Tohsaka and hand her the coffee. Here, nobody should find us right away, and we won't be seen from the windows on the 4th floor.
ありがとう。次は紅茶にしてね。私、インスタントならミルクティーだから。それ以外はありがたみがランクダウンするから注意するべし。
You are so selfish. Oh, man. Saying next time I'd prefer some milk tea is one thing, but the value of the gratitude goes down if it's anything else, so be careful. Oh my god, sorry, I gotta screenshot that one. That's too funny.
はいよ。次まで覚えていたらな。それよりなんだよ。こんなところに呼び出して。人気がない場所を選ぶあたり、そっちの話だと思うけど。
Probably because the boundary field is still here.
当然でしょ。私とシロの間で他にどっちの話があるっていうのよ。
Fair.
ああ、それはそうだな。で、どんな話なんだ。
何よ、ずいぶんクールじゃないあなた。
Guess so. I mean, what else are we supposed to say?
もう寒いからな。できるだけ手短に済ませたい。遠坂はそうでもないのか。
そんなわけないでしょ。私だってさっさと要件だけ済ませるつもりに決まってるじゃない。
Yeah, I thought so. It's obvious, so she doesn't have to yell about it. Am I wild or is she low-key a, what's it called, tsundere? Low-key? We'll see if I'm bugging, but it seems like it. It really does, I gotta be honest.
まあいいわ。それじゃあ担当直入に聞くけどシロ、あなた放課後はどうするつもり？
Probably go to work.
放課後？あ、いや、
Oh.
別にこれといって予定はないよ。生徒会の手伝い事があったら手伝うし、なかったらバイトに出るし。
By my definition, those are plans, but...
なんだよ、その露骨に呆れた顔は。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言ってくれ。できるだけ直すから。
まったく、あなたがどうなろうと私は構わないんだけど、まあ一つだけ忠告してあげるか。今は協力関係なんだし、シロは魔術師として未熟すぎるから。
Bird really said, yeah, I'll just go to work. During a war.
またそれか。魔術師として未熟だっていうのはもう耳にタコだ。気にしてるんだからあまりいじめないでくれ。
いじめてなんていないわよ。ただシロが学校の結界に気づいてないようだから未熟だって言ってるの。
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Boundary field around the school?
待て、学校の結界ってそれはまさか。
Yeah, there's either a master watching the area planning or another master at the school.
まさかも何も他のマスターが張った結界だってば。
That's where she got attacked by Lancer.
かなり広範囲に仕組まれた結界でね。発動すれば学校の敷地をほぼ包み込む。
He definitely noticed it, actually. He just didn't know what it was.
種別は結界内にいる人間から血肉を奪うタイプ。まだ準備段階のようだけど、それでもみんなに元気がないって気づかなかった？
Come to think of it, I felt a bit strange on Saturday. But was that it? And that must mean,
つまり学校にマスターがいる。
or at the very least watching it.
そう、確実に敵が潜んでいるってわけ。わかったエミヤくん。そのあたり覚悟しておかないと死ぬわよあなた。
And maybe we do need to enroll Saber in school. My relaxed feelings go tense.
それでそのマスターが誰かは分かっているのか？
No.
トサカは。
I think we can safely say it's probably not Aaliyah, but
いいえ、当たりはついてるけどまだ確証が取れてない。まあうちの学校にはもう一人魔術師がいるってことは知ってたけど、魔術師イコールマスターってわけじゃないから。
who's the other Magus? Could you imagine if she's like, it's Issei?
あなたみたいな素人がマスターになる場合もあるんだし、断定はできないわ。
俺は素人じゃない。ちゃんとした魔術師だ。
Sure.
待ったトサカ。魔術師ならもう一人いるって。うちの学校にか。
Definitely not an amateur. Nope.
そうよ。けどそいつからマスターとしての気配は感じないのよね。真っ先に調べに行ったけど、レイジもなければサーバントの気配もなかった。よっぽどうまく気配を隠しているなら別だけど、まずそいつはマスターじゃないわ。だからこの学園に潜んでいるマスターはシロみたいに半端に魔術を知っている人間だと思う。
Then how'd they set up this like crazy boundary field like you said? Didn't you say this thing was like insane and even you couldn't take it down?
ここのところさ、微量だけど私たち以外の魔力を後者に感じるのよ。それが敵マスターの気配ってわけなんだけど。
Man, if Lancer jumps us again. But it's too small an amount to detect the source, huh?
魔術師ではないマスターか。トサカが断定するからには相当な確信があるんだろう。それは信じるけど、そうか。うちの学校、そんなに魔術師がいたのか。
Apparently you guys are going to Hogwarts.
そんなにって私とその子だけだって。魔術師ってのは家柄を大事にするでしょ。こんな狭い地域に2つの家系が根を張った場合、どうしても好意になるものなのよ。
そうなのか。 けど俺は遠坂の家のことを知らなかったけどな。
That's because your Magus family doesn't have much of a lineage around here.
エミヤくんちは特別。エミヤくんのお父さん、教会から離反した一匹狼だったんでしょうね。たまたまこの町が気に入って根を下ろしたんだろうけど、冬木の町はうちの管轄だからさ。私たちにバレたらもらうものもらうことになるし、それが嫌で隠れてたんじゃないかな。
なんだよそのもらうものもらうって不穏な発言は。
Guess they're raiding him.
気になる？それは将来シロが一人前になったら取り立てに行くから期待してて。
What? What is she talking about? We take what we could. I mean, like, talking like research or their magical stuff?
まったく本当に猫かぶってやがったんだなお前ってやつは。何が学校一の優等生だこの詐欺師。
I'm not picking up what she's throwing down here, or at least I hope I'm not.
あら、いけない？外見を飾るのだって魔術師としての義務でしょ。
I guess.
ほら、私は遠坂家の跡取りだし、火の打ちどころのない優等生じゃないと天国の父さんに顔を合わせられないのよ。
父さんって遠坂。
Yep, her dad's dead, fought in the last Holy Grail War.
ええ、私が子供の頃死んじゃった。ま、十分長生きしたから天寿は全うしたんだし、別に悲しんだりはしてないけど。
Wonder if she was gonna connect those dots. It's been 10 years.
それは嘘だ。
But that's...
人が死んだら悲しいだろ。それが肉親ならなおさらだ。魔術師だから仕方がないなんて言葉でごまかせるものじゃない。
Dang. I mean, fair, but I feel like you just kind of called her out.
まあ、そうね。エミヤ君の意見は反論できないぐらい正しいわ。
Saying that, Tohsaka opens the can she's been using as a heat source. She takes small sips of the coffee. From what I know of her, I thought she would gulp it down, but she's really feminine when it comes to things like this.
話を戻すけど、
Yeah, it's a good point. There's like a magic sigil right there. That's what we're here for.
ともかく冬木の町に魔術師は2人しかいないの。他のマスターは外からやってきた連中か。魔術をかじった程度でマスターに選ばれたっていう変わり種でしょうね。
We are one such weirdo. I see. According to Tohsaka, I'm weird too.
それは分かった。けどさ、半端に魔術をかじっただけのマスターなら
That's what I
この
said.
結界は晴れないんじゃないのか。
That's what I said.
マスターが貼ったんじゃなくてサーバントが貼ったのかもね。
That's possible. Lancer was kind of watching it.
サーバントは自分のマスターを選べないもの。シローみたいなマスターに当たってしまった場合、サーバント自身がいろいろ策を練るしか勝機はないでしょ。
And he did call his master like a useless coward, so he might just be going lone wolf here.
だろうな。気に障るけど反論しようがないんでうなずいとくよ。
はい、素直で結構。で、結界の話に戻すけど、この結界はすごく高度よ。ほとんど魔法の領域だし、こんなの貼れる魔術師だったらまず自分の魔力を隠しきれない。だから間違いなくこの結界はサーバントの仕業だと思う。
So there's a master here that's like not a very powerful magus then, or not very powerful with magic. But their servants just kind of soloing things.
サーバントの仕業か。ならマスター自身はそう物騒なやつじゃないのかな。
まさか魔術師にしろ一般人にしろ、そいつはルールが分かってないやつよ。マスターを見つければまずまっすぐに殺しに来るタイプの人間ね。
So she's saying he is dangerous, right? Or is she agreeing? Of course he's not very dangerous.
ルールがわからないって、聖杯戦争のルールをか？
I guess if... I mean, the servant probably just explains it as, yeah, we kill the other masters and their servants.
違う。人間としてのルール。こんな結界を作らせる時点で、そいつは自分ってものが分かってない。
Fair, I guess.
いいシロ。この結界はね、発動したら最後、結界内の人間を一人残らず溶解して吸収する代物よ。
Yeah, that's a big problem, man.
私たちは生き物の胃の中にいるようなものなの。魔力で自分自身を守っている私たちには効果はないだろうけど、魔力を持たない人間ならわけもわからないうちに衰弱死しかねない。
And they'll call it a gas leak.
一般人を巻き込むどころの話じゃないわ。
Matter of killing them too.
この結界が起動したら学校中の人間は皆殺しにされるのよ。わかる？こういうふざけた結界を準備させるやつがこの学校にいるマスターなの。
Yeah, we need to find who that is, like a sap. My vision blurs for a bit. Trying to comprehend what Tohsaka is saying, I take a deep breath. That's it. Even though my understanding is incomplete, I imagine the worst possibility and engrave that image inside me, accepting the situation I'm in.
それでトーサカ、その結界とやらは壊せないのか？
Nope.
試したけど無理だった。結界の規定は全部探したんだけど、それを消去できないのよ。私にできるのは一時的に規定を弱めて結界の発動を先延ばしにするだけよ。
じゃあトーサカがいる限り結界は張られない？
I mean, possibly, but eventually I'm sure the master and their servant will come and there will be a fight.
そう願いたいけど、それも都合のいい願いでしょうね。もう結界は張られていて、発動のための魔力は少しずつ溜まってきている。
Jeez.
アーチャーの見立てだと、あと8日程度で準備が整うとか。
So we gotta do something about that, like, really soon. Can't afford to
そう
sit
なったら
around.
マスターかサーバントか。どちらかがその気になれば、この学校は地獄になる。
じゃあそれまでに。
We gotta either kill the master or somehow destroy the boundary field.
この学校に潜んでいるマスターを倒すしかない。
Yeah.
けど、探すのは難しいでしょうね。この結界を張られた時点で、そいつの勝ちみたいなものだもの。あとは黙ってても結界は発動するんだから、その時まで表には出てこない。だから、チャンスがあるとしたら。
表に出てくるその時だけってことか。
Which might be too late.
ご名答。まあそういうわけだから今はおとなしくしてなさい。その時になったら嫌でも戦うことになるんだし。
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
自分から探し回って敵に知られるのもバカらしいでしょ。
Whoops. The first bell echoes through the cold rooftop. Lunch break is over.
話はそれだけ。私は寄るところがあるから家には一人で帰って。寄り道は控えなさいよ。
Tohsaka leaves, saying, "See ya." There's no way I'm feeling good. There's no way I can have a calm mind after finding out that the talk of masters only attacking other masters was pointless.
学校に結界だと。
Is he planning to drag innocent people into this? That's not the work of a master at all, but a mass murderer. I have to find him before the boundary field is activated. Find him and defeat him completely.
喜べエミヤシロ。君の願いは。
Oh man. I shake my head and deny the words I remember. Hey, it's your chance to be a superhero, I guess. I can't wish for something like that. I wish for a villain to defeat. That's not my wish. Well, the villain's there, bro. That's the bad news. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I feel like if I go too much longer, something might happen, and then we get started on something that's gonna take like 30 minutes to an hour, and that's bad. And we have a lot of pages to save on in this game. Don't really have a name. We're just gonna call these saves bookmarks from now on. They're the ones I can safely overwrite if I wanted to. Okay, so we actually did not get a single CG this episode, so it's going to be fun trying to pick a thumbnail. This thumbnail is probably pretty trash, I gotta be honest, but I can't really do anything about that. But about the episode itself, I enjoyed this episode. It was freaking hilarious, to be honest. We got a little more building, build up to what's gonna happen. I mean, we've been getting some build up for a while, but occasionally things go crazy, and obviously that's part of what we're here for. But the build up itself is intriguing too. A lot of the outside drama that isn't just the Holy Grail War is very interesting to me too. Like with Shinji and Sakura. I mean, Shinji is kind of scum, as far as I can tell, and I'm worried about that. But we also got the relationship between Tohsaka and Shiro. Nothing romantic, or at least as of now, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's possible, but definitely not the focus, right? But just the way they interact is hilarious to me. I find it to be hilarious. We got some build up with Saber. We learned about her magical energy deficiency, which is a problem. And she's got to sleep all the time, I guess. She's got to act like me. So a lot of relevant things happened to this chapter, and of course we got the scene we just saw where we learned there's a master here, right? And I mean, obviously this is something we kind of already knew, and the fact that it's not a magus is very interesting. And I feel like Shiro isn't just gonna take this. He looks like he wants to hunt them down. So we might start getting some action soon. Which, I mean, that's exciting. A lot of good build-up, really funny episode. And I'm excited to see where this keeps going. I mean, I'd say within the next episode or two, things are gonna get real again, And even if they don't, I don't have a problem with the kind of slower stuff. The non-action stuff. I enjoy it all too. So I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I will probably be uploading again tomorrow. I might take a short break here soon. I don't know when that'll be, but or if it will happen. It might happen, it might not. I suppose just a heads up, don't be surprised if I take a few days off. I mean, I upload pretty much daily for the most part on a game I'm excited for, but some days I just don't feel like recording that day. I don't like to force myself to play a game when I don't want to. Probably make for pretty bad episodes anyways if I'm sitting here the whole time I didn't want to do this. So if I take a break, don't be that surprised. I try to not make them super long though. Anyways, that's a little off topic. I'm trying to wrap the episode up. Well, I guess it's not off topic, but just trying to wrap this episode up. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If not tomorrow, I will see you guys soon. Peace.